Alright, friends, today it is Muppet Movies! Yeah, I made it Muppet Week, because why not? I'm a Muppet, you're a Muppet, we're all Muppets. So, Muppet Movies obviously have a clear hierarchy of Jim Henson Muppet Movies, new Muppet Movies, other Muppet Movies. So, will this hold true today? I don't know, but I think it's only fair that we start with the first one. The Muppet Movie is a classic. It still holds up, still fantastic, great music. Like, this music is still songs I listen to this day. It is really, really good. You can't have the Muppet Show, and then have this whole adventure that comes after it, and just, it's, oh, man. What do you even say? It's the Muppet Movie. It's a classic. Kermit rides the bike. Everyone loves it. Great songs. Rainbow Connection. Anyone? Yeah. It's good. Muppet Movie, Muppet Movie, Muppet Movie. Really good. Is it the best Muppet movie that's ever been made? Yes, it kind of is. It's called the Muppet Movie for a reason, because everything that's come after, they're good. A lot of them are really, really good, but I feel like the Muppet Movie is like a near perfect movie, you know? There's something about it that you can watch over and over again, and it hits a little different at every time. You have the big story, the big dream, the chaos that they cause. It's great. Like, how can you not like the Muppet Movie? The Great Muppet Caper was the next Muppet movie to be released, and it's probably the Muppet movie I have watched the most. I have seen this movie dozens of times over my lifetime. It was one of the ones I had on VHS, and then you would put it in the VCR, and we watched it so much that the tape started to wear a little bit. So, this is going to make no sense to the kids, but Great Muppet Caper was one of the regular Muppet movies that we would have around us at all times. It was very good. Yeah, I don't really have anything bad to say about the Great Muppet Caper. It's hilarious, still holds up. Now I actually know who a lot of the actors are as well. When you're just watching these as kids, you don't realize that the people that you're watching them interact with, it's just like, oh, these are famous movie stars of the day. And, you know, that humor is kind of lost on younger generations. But watching these now, you're getting like this really unique time capsule glimpse at the people who were super famous and super popular at that time. And that's something that actually continues through all the Muppet movies, which I think is really cool. But overall, really good. Great Muppet Caper, very solid. The Muppets Take Manhattan. Is this a good one? Like, I would say solid C tier. Definitely not the worst. Definitely not one that I think is... It's overlooked a lot, but there's still a lot of impressive puppetry happening here. The songs are fine. You ask me to how many of them, and I probably couldn't. None of them have really stuck in my brain to this day. Whereas every other Muppet movie, most other Muppet movies, have that instant recall. Like Great Muppet Caper, you have, it's a movie, da 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 da. You have that, and then you have, you have other ones. There's the Happiness Hotel song, which is hilarious. It's got that feeling, that momentum, and sure, it's got slower moments, but overall, I think it still holds up really, really well. The Muppets Take Manhattan. Kermit loses his memory, and then he can't do... It's overly complex. It's overly... I don't know. Maybe I'll have to watch it again with, like, fresh adult eyes, but I don't think that it holds up as well as the other ones. But it is the last one that Jim Henson either directed or was involved in. The only thing I'm going to say is that they don't have the Muppet Christmas Special. They have this Muppet Christmas movie, but they don't have the Muppet Christmas Special. And that would be another solid A tier. Like, just based off of sheer nostalgia. That's all that needs to happen. So, you know, for that, I will keep it where it is. The next movie to be released was actually Muppet Christmas Carol, which is, you know, iconic. It's great. Muppet's Christmas Carol is the third best Muppet movie. And I can say that with pretty solid confidence. It is hilarious. It is really well done. No one told Michael Caine that he was in a Muppet movie. And he is just acting the whole time in a super super serious way, and just having the time of his life, and just it's great. What can you even say? He's one of the people who just seamlessly fits into the world of the Muppets so easily, so effectively, and is just having a ball. And you can tell he's having a ball because he's just a super serious character in this world of the Muppets, and no one cracks, like, it's what can I say? It's well done. It's really well done. Muppets Christmas Carol takes this classic story, twists it in a unique way, which is something they repeat for Muppet Treasure Island. Equally iconic, equally really good. I'm just going to take the Muppet Treasure Island, stick it right in B tier. Watching it again, so funny. It's so well done. The whole scene where they're doing the roll call, it's just like, dead Tom. Really dead Tom. And then I can't even remember what her name is, but it's so funny. And the songs are great. Cabin Fever, fantastic song. Well, maybe that's the only song I really remember. But well done. It's very funny. And obviously the thing that makes this movie even better is it's Tim Curry. Tim Curry in this movie is hilarious. And just has that air about him. Has that feeling of gravitas. It's really well done. Gotta love Tim Curry. Gotta love this movie. Now we're getting into more temperamental stages. I'm just going to do this straight away. Kermit's Swamp Years and Muppet Christmas Movie. Right at the bottom. Mainly because, what do you remember about them? Probably not much. Kermit's Swamp Year, maybe I'm being a little hard on it. It is for kids. But just because it's for kids doesn't mean it cannot be good. So it has to be good. Everything else in this category is technically for kids. But you don't see any of the adults reaching for Kermit's Swamp Years. So I'm just going to throw that out there. And the Muppet Christmas Movie, like, it's just kind of overly depressing. It's another movie of Gonzo trying to find himself. And maybe I'm confusing it with something else, but yeah. Muppets from Space is the other movie about Gonzo trying to find himself. We've already established in the last video, I love Gonzo. I remember loving Muppets from Space when I was younger, and I'm almost afraid to rewatch it now because I'm worried if I did, it won't be good. So, Muppets from Space, I'm going to put it solid C tier. Definitely above some of the other, like the two... I'm not going to call them mistakes, but the two other ones that maybe were not as well thought out or well produced. Muppets from Space has excellent disco music, which is good. Muppets from Space also it features Gonzo. I love the idea of my favorite part of Muppets from Space is just the way that they're all living together in this tiny house. And I'm just like, man, they were predicting the millennial craze pretty darn well, because that's just everyone crammed into a space, living on top of each other. It is what you think it is. It's well done. I've always enjoyed that saying. That's kind of always like the life I've wanted, just to be surrounded by friends all the time, and just live together in a house. Maybe not quite to the extent of that chaos, but one day maybe I'll be on Big Brother. But that time is not today. The Muppets Movie. Where do I think the reboot goes? Easy A. Easy A. Do I think it's as good as Muppet Christmas Carol? No. But it's a cute story. It's all about revival. It's all about bringing it all back to the iconic era. So, can't fault it. Does really well. Still really good cameos. I love the story of Walter. Even though he, as a character, hasn't really had a place to stand from then, he does have a very big presence. But moving into the Muppets Most Wanted, I can't really keep this. Do I fault the Muppets Most Wanted? No. Is it highly forgettable? Yes. It doesn't really have a lot going for it. It doesn't have a lot to say, but it's fun enough. It's not one that I'm mad at. It's just not one that I actively seek out. There's one I'd save for last, and that's the Muppets Wizard of Oz, and it's bad. It's really bad. I like Ashanti, but, like, why was this made? You know, I'm just going to leave it there. It's not good. It's not well done. You know, it's the Muppets, they do Wizard of Oz, And what else is there to say? So I'm curious to see what other people have to say. Alright, so they have pretty even across the board. They don't even have the other ones. I guess those are just F tier then. So, yeah. I can't, it is what it is. Maybe some of them hold up better than others, but at the end of the day, you can't deny it. They're the Muppets. They're the Muppets. You gotta love the Muppets. Alright, so tomorrow, I will figure out another Muppet list to do. And I'll make a Muppet Week, because everybody loves Muppets. Alright, bye. Thank you for watching. My name is Matti McLean. You can find me on problematic streaming platform Spotify at A Canadian in Eurovision. You can find me online on Twitter and Instagram at The Big Shabam. And finally, if you like what you've seen here and you want to help me out, feel free to like, subscribe. It really does help. And also, if you want to see me do something next, don't be afraid to tell me. Looking forward to hearing from y'all soon, and you have a great day now.